I'm back, and I'm going to try to find Triss somewhere in this lovely city known as Novigrad. Let's trace Triss down. Let's trace Triss. Well, yeah, that makes... Let's trace her down by tracking beggars. There we go, alright. Got any spare change, man?
Pity on me misery, good folk, and aid a man crippled by misfortune.
Word is, nothing's free in Novigrad.
Oh, another one come bursting with questions. Now, where do you folk gain the idea we beggars know everything? I need to see this and I need to find that one who robbed me brother. Fuck if I know.
There's this place in Novigrad they call the Putrid Grove.
Aye, it's about right. Well, Novigrad's full of nooks and crannies with odd names. Looking to sightsee, buy a bloody map.
Heard men like you frequent this alley.
And I've heard they fed you horseshit and you smiled and ate it. Now, don't mean no offence. Go in peace.
Well, that's one way of getting rid of somebody. Have I played you? I believe I have.
Welcome, welcome.
Oh yeah, that's right, you don't play.
So long.
I knew there were a reason that you didn't give me any card. Now, I've been here before.
Ah!
I expect model behavior, Scab.
You see the new waitresses. You worth seeing.
Take a gander.
I'm supposed to find a thief and then follow that thief.
Stay away. I serve the eternal fire.
Hello.
Help. Aid a veteran of the struggle against the Black once.
Where'd you fight?
Angering early on. In Sedaris last, along the banks of the Pontar. So, help me out?
Here. Now you help me. Gotta find the back alley locals call the Putrid Grove. It's important.
Don't know naught about no grove, putrid or other. Don't generally care much for orchardry.
This is urgent.
Leave me be.
Nope. Sometimes you give it and get something in return. Sometimes you do and get nothing. Sometimes you don't do shit. I already played you, right? Yeah. Yeah, this guy doesn't play.
Mastercrafted armor. Think you could make me some?
Ooh, I did get my journeyman's papers, but I've yet to make anything akin to a masterwork. You might try in Velen. A dwarf there goes by Fergus. He might help. Guildsmen claim there's no one better anywhere south of the Pontar.
Yeah, I already got a side quest about that.
Have in stock.
Now, I think he can craft something really good. Let's look at what blades you can make. Axeman gauntlets are pretty okay, just 16, I gotta wait. Eh, nothing. But I'll repair. Alright, I'm out of here.
So long.
Let's go find... Really, their best bet is to find a thief.
Grad, capital of the world.
Now, whether or not this guy is a thief...
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Oh, no, he is. Make sure he don't see you. Oh, yeah, I gotta play you in cards again.
Elven blood, eh?
And then what you gotta do is you gotta walk to the door, all confident and happy, with a bounce in your step, like... And when somebody steps in front of you, you just go whoop and turn around and walk the other way. Now, I've become an expert in following because I used to... Hey, how you doing? because I played Assassin's Creed so often.
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? My mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
All right, I'll give you some coin, but you gotta tell me where the Putrid Grove is.
I don't know that. Keep your coin, I don't know a thing. Move on. Be gone!
Yeah, you get all quiet now, don't you? Okay.
I've heard of you.
Well, this guy's leaping downwards.
The bonny boats
That apparently might be what we're looking for.
they're going to be squeezed.
Not if the door opens that wide, though. Then it's not. Then we're still going. Still moving along. This is another portion of the city I don't think we've been to yet. The exchange has been made.
How is business?
So you follow these guys. Like I said, this is the closest thing to an Assassin's Creed game. And usually with Assassin's Creed games, it's this about 500 times and maybe a few assassinations. I remember I was talking to my cousin about that, and he really was interested in playing Assassin's Creed. And I told him, yeah, I used to play all those games, but I just kind of fell out of it because they're basically eavesdrop, follow, kill, eavesdrop. Like, it's so repetitive, and the storylines always end off in some kind of weird-ass cliffhanger, and the modern-day input has never, in my mind, ever added anything. The only good thing about it was it used to be voiced over by Nolan North, that Desmond Miles. Mr. Miles used to be voiced over by Nolan North. And the young woman, Lucy, that he was in love with was Kristen Bell. So then they got rid of Nolan North and it was somebody else that didn't even have a voice. And it was just crap. I just couldn't get into it anymore. Now, the last one that I played was Black Flags. And that one was follow, 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 follow. Every fucking goddamn mission was follow, follow, follow. That's all it was. It was this for like 20 hours. And people were talking about building boats and having boat fights and being a pirate and shit. And I was saying to myself, yeah, but that never really happens. Oh. The King of the Beggars. Open the door. I'm here to beg.
Open up.
Who are you and what do you want?
Doing some sightseeing. Kinda curious about what's beyond this gate.
My brother-in-law was curious. Worm's been eating him for 5 years now.
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it, gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
Nah.
I won't pay. Let me in.
Yes, sir.
That's right. You call me sir. Because I am beyond you. That's why I boosted that thing up to 2. We're inside now, and we can go in here anytime we feel like. So now we got to meet with the king. As you can see, this place is filled with beggars. Hence the name, the King of the Beggars. This guy helps people in need for a price.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men'll manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, Well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cosy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
Temple Guard tolerate your little operation?
Let's say they appreciate the value of a Novigrad crown.
Manga doesn't seem like the type that can be bought.
Anyone can be bought, but like it's true, Menga had cost me a fortune. Luckily, he's got officers, and they're mere mortals. Illnesses catch him at times. Other times, they want to catch a bit of diversion. See, Witcher, I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with the hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along.
I'd take that too. That is now Triss, ladies and gentlemen, and Triss has been the lover of Geralt the past 3 games. But now, I am a Yennefer man.
Using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Marigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Marigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you...
Yes, ma'am.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon.
Well, they certainly know what you're about. So Triss is going to have some fun for us.
Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her. Here. No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Well, that's the problem now, isn't it? So we gotta keep following Triss around. Now again, I would follow that ass anywhere. Although that's not the woman I'm going to pick. She's still a woman that is gorgeous, and we're gonna follow her. I want to get rid of this armor. It looks, like I said, like a jockey shirt. Where are you taking me?
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
As you can see, things are not too good for anybody involved. So we're going to have to find a way into a basement, which apparently means that we're going to have to go upstairs. I mean, it doesn't because the basement is downstairs, but I can't get out the front door. Ooh. I'm just picking your shit. Right here, right? Yep. Okay. Now then. If you're underground and you are by water, guess what you're going to be fighting? You guessed it. Drowners! Big ones, too. Oh, I'm burning you. Oh, I'm burning you. Just wait till I put that thing up a little higher. Yeah, Triss, you came a little late to that party, huh? What do you think? I mean, you know, I love you and all, but you gotta be a little bit more reactive than that.
There's a dragon.
Alright, now what?
Klug wouldn't have said
We gotta find out where we're going next.
on this wall that led in the secret passage.
I finally got that 5th essence. Oh. Loose brick.
Freeze.
Nice brick.
Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes 3 things. Coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves protect. Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Okay, let's go swimming. The package isn't that far from where we are. It's kind of close. It's kind of numb. Gotta look for the red spots. Well, here are the barrels, and now that I said it's not too far, it's probably like 10 miles away. Up there it goes. A leather sack. Okay, Triss, guess what I got for you? I got your little package. Now, where'd you go? There you are, you're still there. Okay, here you sweet piece of candy.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
I want to get you wet, and there'll be plenty of reason for it. Alright. That's as far as I'm going with that.
How are you?
Now look, I understand that I'm talking a lot of shit about Triss, but Yennefer's still my woman.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Way to admit that you've been screwing me over, Triss. So maybe she's not all innocent.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Triss, you told this man you're a sorceress?
Of course. She was looking for work. That's her chief asset.
Are you Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's stiff here. No one would hire me if I claimed to be a common rat catcher.
More importantly, no one would believe such a beauty could be an exterminator of rodents. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
All right then, let's get to work.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
The fact that they gave you the option to ask for a price up front shows that you're going to get screwed. It is that simple. We got rats here. You can kill the rats if you want. I don't see any reason.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like.
That's not going to get you anything.
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
It's 3 if you'd put it down. Come on. There you go. Oh, Triss, I completed my task.
All in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
Triss actually casts spells without passing out in this game.
Well,
And she says that all the time. Well,
now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
Reconciled?
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
We all lie sometimes, but lying to yourself is running away, whereas there's really nowhere to run.
Sometimes you have to escape just to forget. Your friend might have dwelled on his lost legs, but it's not like by grieving he could have grown another pair. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start.
Such a sharp sense of smell. You should have legged it while you had the chance.
I don't generally leg it. Here's what I think you should do. Pay up and march your boys out of here while there's still time.
Don't be ridiculous. I didn't hire a sorceress in order to pay her.
Take my advice, mutant. If it's not your business, stay out of it.
Thanks for the advice, but I can't take it. All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Alright, Brian Windhurst, I'm gonna come and fucking screw your ass off. When this is done and I'm finished killing these motherfuckers, you're gonna get yours. Boy, you witch hunters are fucking useless. Alright.
Except you wouldn't have the pain, tempt, and trap much. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Well, I'm sure a big fat fuck like him isn't moving far. Probably looking for some donuts.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corinne Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corinne's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, DeJohn Kier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
Thanks for everything. See you, Triss.
Mm-hmm. See you.
How do I find you if I need you?
I live in the Bits. Head up the hill past the fish market. Stop by.
Be seeing you.
Triss Marigold, ladies and gentlemen. There she is. There she was, and there she goes. But we're going to be dealing with her a lot more often. Now, this next quest is tied into another quest that we're going to have to figure out later. But before that, this guy we've dealt with.
Need something sharpened? Reforged?
I've beaten him in cards. I think I've beaten everybody in cards here. don't want you, and I don't. Some of the worse armors are the ones with the slots that you can. Ow. That you can place on and enhance your defense or whatever.
Long.
So we've been here before. There's another spot. What else do I have available? There's that. That's not a big deal. Yeah, I gotta figure out what's wrong with that. Witcher contracts, nothing at my level. Swamp Thing, I'm still waiting. Well, let me see what happened here. Because I thought I took care of this. Harry, I took care of it. I thought this problem had been solved. I thought I got the book and I read the book and whatever, but apparently I didn't. Oh yeah, you. Yeah, you. I'm gonna kick your ass.
How can I be of service?
First, give me money. Or maybe not.
Still out to beat me?
Ah, see, you're still seeking to lose. I'm game.
So play me. Stake a unique card, maybe?
Why not?
Okay, you fuck. So I want to go with the Nilfgaard or the Northern Realms. Nilfgaard is a pretty stacked deck. Especially with that mage. I mean, that medic. Very, very stacked. There's 3 things I don't like. Yeah, Northern Realms has a more powerful set of cards. Let me just make sure I've only got one. Alright. Let's do this, baby. Using the Scoia'tael, are you? Okay, well, if there's only one of you, and there's only one of you. And once again, I don't really have that great a deck here. Or great a hand, anyway. Dandelion card! Gives you 2 points. And a plus double every card you put next to him. Not a big deal. I've got the Biting Frost card that I plan on using, so it's not going to matter to me. See, so now if you put him there, then it goes up by twice. I'm going to let him stack that spot, and then I'm going to put a freeze on him. And then he's got the skirmishers. The 30. Let's take care of Kira. Let's get her out of here. Oh, good. Good. That's good. Because you know what? Bam! See you later. I'm going to get my card back, too. So, fuck you. Plus, I got that medic card. Ooh, and it's a spy. Perfect. Here, eat that. And I got another spy. That's fine. You got 2 of those because if you don't, I'm going to plow you. I gotta use the word plow because they use it all the time. Still got that healer sitting there. I could totally play out this guy. Why does this card not work? We're going to use the spy? Nope. Ah, I feel like Harry the spy. Let's do this. Yeah, you're gonna have to play it sooner or later, but you know what the best part about that is? Guess what I got? Decoy. And guess what? I'm gonna give you another one. And now you're really screwed. Wow, you got a lot of medics. Yeah, this looks like a sweep. Oh, nice card, man. That's all you got, huh? Guess what? Swept you. Bam. And bam. Sweep. Now we're starting to get the hang of this. Give me that card.
Can't rightly recall the last time I was so thoroughly thrashed. The card's yours.
Tried your best. Tell me, who else would have worthwhile cards?
There's Marquise Serenity, for instance. She don't boast about it, but she has one of the best decks in town, and uses it damn well. I know what I'm talking about.
Sounds like a good challenge. You got it. And what did I get? I already have Vesemir, don't I? You can't tell me that all you gave me was Vesemir. There's no way. I mean, Vesemir's a solid card, but shit. You can use him in every deck, by the way. He's not a hero. That can't be the only card you gave me. Well, now that I got him here, I can get rid of... I can get rid of you, too. Yeah, now this deck is really powerful. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's pretty nice. You just want to get rid of the shitty cards that you don't need. Like any card that's like 2 points or something, you don't want any of that. Aha, I didn't get this book.
The treatment of furuncles through cauterization. A study.
Let's take a look at the book. Blood gold.
Ah, you're back.
Farewell.
Nah, that's not what I wanted. Wait, let me see something. I did that already, didn't I?
My manifesto. Must be it.
Finally.
Moribundia, the vampire's last likeness. Tyromancy, or the noble art of cheese divination.
I said one! He only wanted to give me one and I took like 5. Hey! Somebody named A sent me a letter. And that A is out in Skellige. So, Skellige, we're going to have to go to sooner or later, but not now. Let's get to one of these message boards. I want to pick out some more. What's some more missions? I know I took care of all this. I cleaned up here. That I didn't do yet. Alright, well, let's get to one of the docks and I'll be able to find some more. If you go to one of these places, one of these inns, you'll meet the person that's going to help you with this particular... Here we go. It'll be like a random... There we are. Now, I don't know if I can take on this one yet. Nah, it's a little bit out of my level. Right, so... There's nothing I can really take care of right now. So let's take care of this. Now, like I was saying, you're supposed to meet with somebody. Well, I met with somebody who told me about this house and how he wanted to buy it, and apparently it was haunted and blah, blah, blah. But instead, I'm just going to go there. It might be something different. No, I think it's this. Now, you got to take a look. I mean, Triss is gorgeous, and there's nothing about that. And I don't know if this woman's a Triss, but you got to take a look at this chick. Not just the way she looks, but also the way... he dresses. So there's one thing that's great of the Witcher series as opposed to many things that are great of the Witcher series. It's like pretty much every woman's a whore. They all dress scantily and... Pardon me, excuse me. And they're all very easily swayed to fuck. Did I beat you in cards? Oh, hello.
You're the only one here's made a mistake. Now step up some grounds. Yeah.
Pardon me. What's going on here?
Leave him alone.
And who might you be? Temple Guard undercover?
Call me an admirer of law and order.
Made a mistake coming to this town, then.
You're making the mistake. Leave him alone.
And if we don't?
This man's not worth your efforts. His shop's drowning in debt.
You're right. Even looks like a pauper.
I beg to differ.
Don't even know why I bothered the bugger. My apologies, and fare thee well.
I, gotta go brush my teeth.
Gotta love that sign. Again, that's why I build it up.
Merchant, and try not to come around here anymore.
I will. I mean, I won't. I mean, both, yes. Thank you, sir.
Well, you better start selling me some shit, especially cards. I'm a card guy. Here is the house where the young woman, who apparently likes to look at dreams and such, is hanging out. Now, where do I go? How do I enter? Here we go. Here we go.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city.
Oh, and you have to go to that bar.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corinne Tilly.
You've come to the right place, then. Corinne is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian, or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week... well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the parlor.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corinne requested she not be disturbed.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter. Call that my...
Like I said, originally, when I first played this game, he was at a bar that I was in, because I was doing other stuff before I got to him. And he told me at the bar what was going on, and he wanted me to check it out. And I took it as a mission, like as a contract, a Witcher contract. So now I got to see him at the house. I'm just going to steal his shit. Obviously, there's something going on down here.
Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Put it down, Bart. Put it down. Alright, fine, I'll go up. I'll do it your way.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
It's like I was saying, Corinne Tilly. Just take a look at this one.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
Yeah, I'd have the overwhelming urge to just lie on top of that.
The attic.
Stop.
You know, I'll just keep it there. Man, I'm getting like more and more rancid as I get older. So she's saying go above, and of course I go down. So we have to go up into the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
But first we're gonna loot. And there's supposed to be a doll.
Stop.
But first I have to get to the attic.
Don't do that. Leave it.
Okay, there's the ladder. Alright, attic we are. Oh, this place got so much good shit.
Way to the next room's blocked.
Oh, I'm already... okay. mean, look at all this crap that I can loot. Somebody really wants to age that alcohol. Let's look at that drawing now and see what we've got. Now, as you saw, there was a shadowy figure that was standing on top of her. That shadowy figure is Key.
Second floor. Wonder what would happen if I laid a doll in it.
Now, remember where we went before, when I was going downstairs as opposed to upstairs?
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Oop. Wait, crib. Crib, I'm a baby. Let me There we are.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another.
That's right, we did see it in the cellar. So guess where we're going next? Wow. Huh. Ouch. Come on, easy. There we go. The oven is not that hard to examine, for it's right here, and we just gotta go like this. And examine.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? I can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got this red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that, and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
And I don't kill godlings either. Especially female godlings. I don't know why you would even kill that poor creature. A little I mean, I know they're not defenseless, but they're just so small and cute. Little kids. And I love little kids. I like her, too.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon.
There are many ways you can pay me back, baby.
See you there.
Well now, what we have to do is we have to tell the banker that this place is haunted. And he'll leave it alone. I keep doing that. When I first played this game, I was really hoping that the godling would leave. Because I didn't want to hurt her, but I wanted the money from the guy too. There he is.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently. Though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
So that's one thing about this game. The non-playable characters have some emotion in what they do. It's not just, well, you know, that's true, but guess I gotta live with it. You know, there's always, I'm gonna have to kill you. Yeah, well, I guess I gotta live with it. You know, there's always something, they do have a semblance of feeling in what's going on. I believe, I do want to find some more of these contracts, but let's go talk to Corinne because she's gorgeous and we want to talk to her. Now again, I'm just the Yennefer man. Just the Yennefer man. But Triss and this other woman are pretty interesting. The Golden Sturgeon will be a very important tavern as we move along. There'll be a lot more going on at the Sturgeon. Oh yeah, that's... I gotta get better acquainted with this map. Oh, we got something.
Now, with the war.
A witcher? Oh, hear about the notice by chance?
Not quite, but what's it about? I hear right you're going on some voyage, need a companion.
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved Letta I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
Well, well, ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war, that one and the next, but I never fulfilled my promise. High time to change that. For if not now, then when? Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone, need a strong shoulder to lean on. And a witcher's shoulder's as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
This mission's kind of sad, actually.
Sounds crazier than it is sane. But there's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige, by the collapsed bridge near Arenbjorn. It's but a hop away from the bed where black pearls are born. Will that work for you?
Sounds fine. See you there.
Yeah, we're not going to touch that one for a long time. I was in the Gold Sturgeon before, I'm pretty certain of, and I think I played you, didn't I? Didn't I play you? No.
What'll it be?
Maybe I didn't. Nope, I didn't. If you got cards, that means I didn't play you. Oh yeah, let me get rid of all this alcohol. Now that I want to keep. Alright, you've got a Scoia'tael card, a Siege Technician card, and we'll see how that helps us.
Not hungry, not thirsty, but I sure wouldn't mind a round of Gwent.
There we go. Alright. Now, Nilfgaard, I have that I need. That's a good healer. Northern Realms, I didn't get anything. This I got a couple, which is good. Let's see. Well, I can actually use the Scoia'tael deck. And I've got pretty good cards. The only problem is I don't have any real hero cards. I'll use that for now. This is not ready. I guess I'll go with... Well, Nilfgaard treated me well last time. I just got a new healer. Alright, well, oh yeah, I got rid of that. Okay, let's go with this one again. I'm feeling good with my Nilfgaard deck. We got... I want to keep you two. Vesemir I'll keep. Don't want you. That's good. Don't want you. That sucks. Alright, well, what do we got? We have got a couple of ranged, one archer. That card's junk. The Mysterious Elf, that's a good card. That is a really, really good card. So good, in fact, that I'm going to steal it from you. Oh, I can't. It's a hero card. Fuck! The reason why the Mysterious Elf's a really good card is it's 0 points and a spy. So even if the person can use it, which they can't, it doesn't matter anyway, because, wait, let's see, you have... Oh. Yeah, because he spied on me, that's why. I gotta give up. Well, neither one of us get cards back, so... Alright. Points. Do that. There we go. Bam. That's a good card too. That is a very good card. Now, what would have been nice is if I could have gotten a impenetrable fog. He's probably going to beat me. Yep. Ouch. Okay. Well, when I lose with one deck, I play with the Northern Realms, so that's what I'm going to do here.
What'll it be?
No!
Free, not thirsty. I sure wouldn't mind a round of Gwent.
Alright, now I'm going to learn you. Keep you two. Go to Kira. Scoia'tael, no. Scoia'tael's not really a torrential rain type. Now, how do you get first dibs on, and he also got an extra card? You like that mysterious elf, don't you? You like pulling that one out, too. All right. Huh. 10-5. I mean, you totally could have taken me there. Whatever. All I know is I've got a healer, which means I can throw back that... There we are. Ah, you bastard. Well, that really is not going to help much. I'll throw it anyway. Good enough for me. I'll take this. Made you play a hero card. I forgot what I get for beating this guy. Now that is a very good card as well. Yeah, somebody gives you Yorveth, and I forgot who it was. Yorveth's pretty good. You like the hero cards that either give you a shit ton of points or give you good points and some kind of added bonus like a, like, you know, a healer or some shit. Okay. I'll take that victory. And there we are. And I'll take your card too. So what do I get?
The gods are worse than thought.
Forktail, good card. Really good card. Let's look at it. It's only a monster card. It's a 5 skirmish card. 5 points. I'm not even close to that one. That, like I said, if you have if you have every card in the monster deck, that's a great deck. If you don't, it sucks. Wait, I gotta find my way upstairs. Hey folks, nice to see you. Glad you're having fun. But I have got to see a dreamer. Hello, darling. Yeah, whatever.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Yes, ma'am.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory.
I have something strong and complete for you.
The woman's name is Ciri. Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. I had no idea what to do with a young girl, so I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing, caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
I just go through all of them.
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
I have more to say.
Then please do.
It was in Rivia. The Second War with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of Bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
No, that's everything.
Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was. But Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Ah yes, Dandelion.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The Rosemary and Thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
We're back on the track for Ciri, and we're going to have to go find Dandelion in the process. So I will be back tomorrow with some of that, and I will see you till then. Take care.